The Attack on Titan finale. Is Eren too overpowered? The female Titan says hi. So what's up guys, Foxen here, Attack on Titan chapter 133. Eren just invented the no-talk jutsu. But let's actually examine, could the female Titan powers and the Flying Titan actually pose a threat to Eren? So Eren says Colossal smash that like, otherwise he'll end up like Marley. Ring the bell too, and let's dive into this. And a huge thank you to AFK Arena. Got a lot going on? Then this game is perfect. The best RPG for a busy you. AFK Arena allows you to build your party from heroes. There's tons to choose from, including some waifus. Isn't that right, Tassie?
I am here.
A huge thing I loved about the game was just how easy it is to get new heroes, which means you could quickly play from a variety of heroes from different factions, mix and match your party for strategy, or get an entire waifu team. Sorry Tassie, you're not the only one.
Do not make me angry.
Once you're ready, time to hit up the adventure with campaign mode. There's so many daily quests, the PK arena, and even a tower. You could easily play this casually or go hardcore. Honestly, I was enjoying this so much. I easily lost like half a day over the weekend. What I especially love is that when you're not playing, you're offline, your buddies are still farming XP and goodies. Go ahead and download the game from my link below. AFK Arena is free for mobile, so join the fun right now. As a bonus, just by downloading, you're being awesome by supporting the channel. Ladies first, so let's look at the female Titan. Back in the early Attack on Titan anime, her powers were assumed to be the Titan Crystal. On top of this, you also had the female Titan Roar to attract some very thirsty Titans. In all, Annie's Titan seemed very similar to the Attack Titan. Looking at the Titan Crystal, originally this felt very unique to the female Titan, which then got less and less special, especially after Attack on Titan Season 3. You saw Reiner's Armor Titan get harder in specific areas. The Beast Titan could do it, although not quick enough for Levi. You know, the Colossal Titans are covered in Titan Crystal that makes up the walls. Even Eren conveniently found some Titan Viagra when he really needed it. And even if Eren didn't have that plot armor, despite Eren failing to get his Titan hard by himself, Reiner had previously implied that any Titan could do it, just with enough time. So putting the Titan Crystal aside, this meant drawing in Titans was really the only thing unique to the female Titan. What a shame! I mean, you couldn't even claim that her having a female body was special. Frida in Titan form looked awfully female-like. Besides, in Japanese, the female Titan simply means female type Titan, instead of describing a power, more like a quick and easy way to identify a Titan shifter. Fast forward to the current chapter. Let me first actually acknowledge it, an issue that a lot of you have. Conveniently, the female Titan power has never been mentioned. Is Isayama just pulling Titan powers out of his shiny Eldian ass? Has it really never been hinted in the past? I suppose you got two loose examples. The first, the weird anime-only ending for Attack on Titan Season 1. You could argue that the bonding of two Titans implies some ability to manifest other Titan abilities, although I would call that a stretch. Or two, really something more simple. Previously, no super special awesome powers had been assigned to the female Titan. The perfect similar example was Eren's Attack Titan. It was believed that either having a lot of stamina or super Titan strength was its thing for the longest. It was actually like 10 chapters ago that the true powers barely got revealed. So arguably, if you do want to think that the female Titan powers isn't as pulled by Isayama, the Attack Titan ability could be seen as being similar. And hold up, I know what you're asking, how about Eren Kruger, Mikasa, and Armin? You now know that this is technically due to the Attack Titan ability, aka Eren. But let's be real, that could have easily been explained by the founding Titan power, or a general shared Titan ability from what we know about paths. We now get into why didn't Annie or anyone else ever mention it? For Annie, she was kinda busy being on ice all those years. You know, the scouts definitely had no idea about it. Marley themselves would have considered Annie possibly being eaten, or even a small chance of her returning, although perhaps Reiner was really the only one that truly considered that. Either way, the point is, there actually wouldn't have been any reason to bring it up. The actual weird part is how it got brought up recently. It wasn't Annie, but Gabby that strangely brought it up first. It makes you think, why does Gabby know? It feels too unlike Annie to randomly mention this off screen. On top of this, if Annie had talked about this openly, Armin definitely would have schemed something, or perhaps wanted to test it out. Hey Annie, how about a taste of the Colossal, you know. But seriously, I found this extremely odd. Gabby knows, either since she's just a god being like Eren, meaning this female Titan info got downloaded right alongside her sniper aimbot. Or what's more likely, this female Titan ability is fairly common knowledge, at least among the warriors and warrior candidates. A third option, Reiner could have told her off screen, but again seems much too random. Honestly, originally I thought it was totally acceptable, but how this suddenly got revealed feels awkward to say the least. Definitely let me know how you feel about this reveal. Is it much too random? Anyway, let's actually get behind the real meat of this female Titan ability. From the official translation, you got Gabby asking, isn't it true that the female Titan can take parts of other Titans and manifest those Titan abilities? Annie's reply confirms this, and implies Marley had her choking down things in their own little Titan experiments. Two things to examine here. The first, Gabby and Falco have this major plan related to the female Titan ability, plus the upcoming Flying Titan. Keep this in mind. And then two, the real meat of this, the actual newly revealed female Titan ability. Quick side note about this. Honestly, I didn't fully digest this when I was actually getting the chapter review video ready. But really, Sayama? Oh, what is the female Titan's special power? Turns out she puts things into her mouth to get powers from other Titans. This is gonna be interesting. I'm just gonna go ahead and predict the Twitter outrage for season 4 right now. On a more positive comparison, her specialness is like the Kirby ability, or like Mario putting on a special cap. Either way, I did double check with my Japanese editor over the original. Here's what's worth noting that Annie confirms about it. Just to be more clear, it's this Titan power manifestation, which Annie claims is easy. Also, the English version does say choked, but Annie originally specified being forced to drink. So hopefully this gives you a clearer idea of the process. Putting the pieces together, the female Titan requires parts of other Titans and it needs to actually be drank. Just imagine those Titan chunks going down her throat. I've actually seen confusion about this. The question, don't all Titans have this power? Technically, any Titan and Titan Shifter should be able to munch on any special Titan to get their powers. The key difference comes with needing the spinal fluids and spinal requirement. Imagine back on the attack on Marley. If instead Eren used a female Titan infused with some Jaws Titan parts, Eren would have still gotten the Warhammer Titan powers. But now with this new piece of information, the female Titan should have also gotten some Warhammer Titan powers too. This really brings in more questions about the ability to manifest this power. Is there a limit to this? Is it only temporary? Could it only last for one Titan transformation? Are you limited on the amount of Titans? How much of this Titan power can you actually use? Is it only a weaker version? Does the amount of Titan chunks she takes in have any influence? Say Annie just swallows some Eren Dino hair that dropped on the island. Is that good enough? If the powers do remain forever, do they get passed on over to the new female Titan? Given what Annie implies about the Marley experiments, she would have had access to most Titan shifters. For the Armor Titan, perhaps Annie munched on some Reiner and then unlocked the Titan Crystal DLC right away. You know, similar to Eren post-Titan Potion. How about the Colossal Titan? What really can you get from this dude? Perhaps this could explain why both of them are skinless. That would be interesting. I did joke about a mini nuke before, but that seems more to do with the Colossal Titan initial transformation, which seems very unlikely for the female Titan to copy, although not impossible. How about some Titan smokescreen? That could be an option. How effective that could actually be in battle versus Eren is a different question. The Car Titan. This thing really only has endurance. Unfortunately, you've already seen the female Titan get overly exhausted running towards the first wall, so this seems like a no-go. Or if it did have any influence, it was a weaker version. The Warhammer Titan. This one should not have been accessible to Annie or the warriors, although you do have a parallel between Mrs. Tiber and Annie in Sleeping Beauty state. Coincidence? The Founding Titan and Attack Titan, same deal here. Both of them were social distancing over on Paradise Island long before Annie was even born. The Beast Titan. This Titan was largely wasted until Zeke came around. He further amplified his potential with his royal blood. Which now brings up the question, could the female Titan also gain unique royal blood Titan abilities? The Jaws Titan. You know the female Titan already has crystal, and as far as you could tell, no hardening jaw or face whatsoever. And that's it. But wait a moment, which Titan exactly did Annie eat? Especially considering she's so sure about this in the conversation about her ability. Is there any reason Marley wouldn't have tried all the Titan shifters that had access to? Although this doesn't rule out past female Titans getting around. Let's put that option aside for now. You get back to the question, which Titan shifter powers did Annie manifest? The Armor Titan seems to be the most obvious one. She could have gotten Titan Crystal quick and easy. For the Warhammer Titan, you do have the Crystal Parallels, although that would also mean the female Titan got shortchanged. She didn't gain any of the Crystal bending powers, which is why I'm also predicting the Beast Titan too. From the Beast Titan, you've seen Zeke scream to create Titans. Could the female Titan have gotten this ability too? Although there is a difference here since Annie doesn't have any royal blood. This seems to be very likely. Annie and Marley may not have even realized that perhaps this female Titan scream is actually a manifestation of the Beast Titan power. Bingo, this feels so close. For a possible second option, in the past the female Titan family could have been very close to the founding Titan and their royal blood family. For whatever reason, the power got shared there, which goes back to what I mentioned last time about the female Titan having this watered down version of the founding Titan scream, which also does play into the fact of Annie lacking any royal blood, as far as we know. Putting everything together, the Armor Titan and Beast Titan could be what's in play currently for Annie's female Titan. But getting back to the current story, what does it mean? Recall the plan I mentioned. Honestly, I can't say I'm a fan of this. Isayama is making Gabby responsible for coming up with this so-called call to action plan. Come on, Isayama, you should have never watched Game of Thrones. Getting into the second piece of this, Falco. Falco's actually a very unique and special case. Falco got a taste of Zeke's juices from the tainted wine, which means you could blame his weird-ass base-looking Titan for that. A few chapters ago, Zeke openly admitted to this, back when he was mixing some truth with his lie. Assuming he was actually being truthful in this part, the Beast Titan fluids ingested essentially connect those subject of Ymir to him. On his command via the scream, Zeke can then send the Titan powers to them. This chapter, Falco now revealed an extra layer to this. You know that the Titans remain connected to the Beast Titan, but somehow Falco is also getting Zeke's memories. It is very likely due to this being a special case. A Titan shifter born from a Titan that was created from another Titan shifter. Pretty much Zeke and Falco being super linked up, which should explain him getting Zeke's memories. I do have a suspicion that royal blood may be a factor here. And even Gabby thinks so. Instead of getting the Jaws Titan, you got the Jaws Titan Plus. Falco's Dino Bird Titan was already looking like a weird mixture of both. Let me throw in a little side theory here. It would be really interesting if Zeke either died or was stuck in the Titan realm. After that happened, somehow the Beast Titan powers were transferred to Falco completely, which would explain Falco only having Zeke's memories. And yes, this would be different from what you know about a Titan's death. But this is a special case. If Zeke died, both of them already had a very special path connection. A one-way stop for the powers to flow into Falco. Which really just means you got a juicy mixture of the Beast plus Jaws Titan. What is important is that you conveniently got Falco getting Zeke's memories, telling him that flight is possible. Just like for Annie, I've seen some of you question this a lot last video. Isn't this too awfully convenient? Is Isayama pulling this power out of nowhere? I've even seen some of you comparing this to Reiner transferring his mind into his ass. So let's look at this. Going back into the story, unlike the female Titan, I feel this had almost too much foreshadowing. The time skip began with Falco looking up into the sky. You even have the bird and the same scene in the Attack on Titan Season 4 trailer. You had that Marley higher up who asked if there was any Titan who could fly. If Zeke knew about this at this moment, he would have had an obvious reason to keep this hidden. Even before the time skip, recall the whale and the fricking dino? For the longest time there was a theory about the Beast Titan potentially being different based on past holders. For me, the opening always symbolized the Beast Titan being the key to starting the rumbling. Notice what the animals are doing, stomping away at anything or anyone in their path. After this latest chapter, the Attack on Titan Season 2 opening now holds even more meaning. Oh, did I forget about something? He's literally named Falco. This is actually the part I don't like, and definitely let me know how you feel about this. I mean, who the hell doesn't know that Falco means bird? This is definitely too on the nose. I mean, you might as well have had Isayama named Zeke Backstabber, or Gabby Pro Sniper. But anyway, for the finale, you got this Flying Jaws Titan mixture coming up. On top of this, Annie with her new powers she's about to put on display. But wait, could Isayama have not been so subtle with the foreshadowing? That's good. Guess we could eat birds too. Ho ho. Recall what I mentioned about Annie having tasted some monkey too. You thought that Historia Titan with wings was a joke? Oh no, that was just foreshadowing, baby. Don't be surprised if you actually see Annie sprouting wings too. But really, Annie may not do this right away. The action plan right now is to get the trio over to Eren on the Falco Express. But I'm definitely calling it right now. You might see Annie flying, and her special powers will be a key to defeating Eren. You just gotta get Annie to give Eren some love bites. Right away, Annie getting a taste of the Warhammer Titan powers would actually give their side a fighting chance. But what if Annie actually takes the Attack Titan power? This actually may be a possible loophole for Eren's plan, which would be someone, that being Annie, sending their memories back. What if Annie told herself to swallow back in Attack on Titan Season 1? What if she somehow got a signal to wake up sooner? Assuming the current Annie figured out how to get out on her own. Which is really the mystery that remains. How will Annie ultimately use her Kirby abilities to take out Eren? This could be something so unknown even to Eren. Even this Titan god would say, what the hell, to this late reveal. That said, I still do see some other factors coming into play. whether it's Annie having a taste of the other Titans last minute, possibly Zeke's royal blood factoring in if he pops up again, even Eren himself, especially if it's influencing all the pieces on this Titan chessboard. But hey, that's just a Titan theory. Let me know, how do you want the female Titan powers and the Winged Jaws Titan to come into play? Do you think either of these is an ass pull by Isayama? Let me know why below. Does it not even matter due to Eren being so overpowered? And by the way, definitely do check out AFK Arena. I know you're gonna enjoy this too. This is a really fun game, especially if you are busy. Just by downloading, you are being super awesome by supporting the channel. No problem if you don't keep on playing. But anyway, fun bonus. Who do you think will ultimately be responsible for taking out Eren? Who gets the biggest credit? Post it below. Definitely subscribe, let's get to 500,000. Watch my juicy SAO video and I'll see you guys later.